You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle, so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me brother. Cover me sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher. Every church worker. The young believer, cover, the worship leader, and intercessor, every gospel minister, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then men who you tell your dream to. Because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Fire in their hearts, and your
Bona. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can know na the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Bissessa, the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever, we moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Change has finally come. We fix it TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody. The work has just begun. We build it TNT. You and see we'll get it done. For whatever, and back whatever. 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 Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shaping TNT. You and see his love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow in TNT. You and see will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Call, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know, folks, do your WZYE civic duty as soon as you join us. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement. grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yeah. P&M propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from Laventille Hills to Jersey streets of rice. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station where the real ones tune in. Bubbleheads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss viewers lacking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda done, you hear the song. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds are top, them bubbleheads are shit. But Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From Laventille to the world, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chapters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Laventille to Jersey, we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Laventille born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, breed. Ready for the fight, ready for people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant welcome to the young man himself, the man better known as Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Professor Walstradamus.
How are you today?
Quite good. How are you doing?
Today is a fantabulous day, man. Weather nice. Did a nice little easy 5-mile run today. You know,
Wow.
So I really can't complain, you know, thing nice. I watch Iran play Norway. The score is 2-0. That fella, who he just play for, boy? I think he's in the Premier League. He's one of the top 10 goal scorers. He had 2 goals already, Tony.
From Norway?
Yeah, from Norway. 2 goals Norway scores. Is this Haaland is the guy name? Big strong fella. Yeah, 2-0 so far. So it's a very interesting, it's an interesting World Cup so far. Who you backing, Tommy?
I don't know. I particularly always like Brazil, but I'm disappointed with the way they started. I don't know if they will pick up momentum as they go.
Yeah, Mr. Florida, thank you. It's Man City. Just play for Manchester City. What is his name? Haaland? Some kind of Haaland something. Yeah, he real good. He real good. Tommy, Norway, Norway, that's some tall players, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and strong. You understand?
Norwegians are
Yeah, because Tommy, in order to live in that cold weather, you have to be strong, you know. As a saying, you have to be strong. Real strong.
Yep.
But Tommy, I wonder if I should play this breaking news first, boy.
Yeah, break the news, man.
All right. Hold on. Let me make sure this thing uploaded. Just a minute. Let me check one thing there. Let me check something there. Let me see. I mean, many of us knew this, Tommy, but they say what's in the dark has come to light.
Yep.
Yeah. That is what it is. What in this dark? All right, here it is. I want to play this early o'clock. All right, so hold on there, folks. I'm gonna do this right here. Tommy, sometimes we want to believe that people are fair. That's what you want to believe. Right? You want to believe that sometimes. Right?
But the proof is in the pudding.
Anyway. Tommy, and I want to credit you in that you have always stated about the fourth estate, right?
Correct. It's clearly.
And Tommy, go ahead.
I said it's clear about as to what their agenda is.
Correct. And Tommy, just today, and I am sure we did an editorial on an investigative journalism article this fella just did, maybe yesterday, Joshua Shimongal. But here is a message from Joshua Shimongal. This is Joshua Shimongal message.
A message from former Trinidad Guardian newspapers, Joshua Seamungle. Due to what I believe to be organizational ethical failings.
Hear that? Organizational ethical failings. Let me repeat that for you all. We go get to the charter, folks.
Due to what I believe to be organizational ethical failings, I have resigned as a senior investigative journalist at Guardian Media Limited. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to my former colleagues. It was a pleasure working with some of the best media professionals in the region, many genuinely good people. I would also like to thank the company for its belief in me and for the platform it presented to become a better journalist. The most important responsibility of investigative journalism is to hold powerful institutions and individuals accountable, regardless of political affiliation or influence. I believe the ability to do so on the investigative desk was compromised. So, I have resigned to protect my ethical integrity, peace of mind, and moral compass.
Tommy.
Uh-huh.
Tommy, you hear what the young man said?
Yep, he stepped up to protect his.
Go ahead.
He's protecting his own integrity.
Long-standing integrity. That's why, Tommy. You see, when some people just want to impugn your integrity and lie on you, right? I'm talking about me now, folks.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go solo today.
I like your shirt.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Folks, I'm going solo here, and here's why. Joshua Simongal just resigned as an investigative journalist from the Trinidad Guardian newspapers because he talks about his integrity. And we have to give that young man his flowers, because, you see, there are some people in Trinidad and Tobago who just try to impugn my integrity and talk all kind of lies about me. Lies. It's lies. You know? But my mother-in-law told me 36 years ago before I get married, a liar has no memory. A liar has no memory. And let me do it now. I'll tell all you, I'll tell all of this. And I'm doing this now. I'm doing it now. Just because of that. All right? And let me be honest with you all. I like to be honest. You see this here? I play this for a particular reason. Listen to this.
When you finish talking bad about me, don't forget to tell them the good I did for you.
Good. So, for those who are trying to impugn my integrity, right? Don't forget to tell them all the good things that I did for you. Don't forget that, you know. Because you're trying to impugn a person's integrity. You understand? And as I stated, my mother-in-law told me a liar has no memory. You understand? So my integrity is all I don't answer them, I really don't answer them. I really don't. Right? And I'm being very, 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 very careful here. Right? And I ain't calling no names. Right? But they know who they are. They know who they are. Trying to impugn my integrity. But listen, my integrity is very good, very solid, and I speak the truth, so I don't have to remember anything. So I could follow the wisdom and words of my mother-in-law, that a liar has no memory. So if I tell the truth, I don't have to remember nothing. But when all you lie, all you have to remember, all you lie, plain talk, bad manners. So Tommy, let me get back to So folks, breaking news, right? Former investigative journalist Joshua Simongal has resigned from the Trinidad Guardian newspapers, right? And listen to the reason why he resigned. Okay, listen to it very carefully, folks. And I want to give this gentleman a round of applause. Let me give him a round of applause here. He deserves a round of applause. Let me give him a round of applause. You see, Tommy, if you don't stand for something,
You fall for anything.
correct is right. So listen to this again.
A message from former Trinidad Guardian newspapers Joshua Simongal. Due to what I believe to be organizational ethical failings, I have resigned as a senior investigative journalist at Guardian Media Limited. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to my former colleagues. It was a pleasure working with some of the best media professionals in the region, many genuinely good people. I would also like to thank the company for its belief in me and for the platform it presented to become a better journalist. The most important responsibility of investigative journalism is to hold powerful institutions and individuals accountable, regardless of political affiliation or influence. I believe the ability to do so on the investigative desk was compromised. So, I have resigned to protect my ethical integrity, peace of mind, and moral compass.
Yeah? Yeah. He resigned to protect his integrity, his moral compass. You understand, Tommy?
Yep.
Tommy, I jump into conclusions here. Okay, folks? I'm jumping to conclusions.
Just
Right?
don't hurt yourself.
And yeah, I don't mind to be corrected. So, Tommy, I want to go into Joshua Simongal mind now and figure out why he resigned. Tommy, you think we could speculate on that? He talks about the investigative desk. You think we could speculate?
Go for it, Wall Street Amos.
You see, Tommy, when he talks about integrity, you know what? Let me ask the people in the chat. Why do you all think Joshua Simongal resigned from Guardian Media? Let me do that whatever. Why do you all think he resigned? Question of the day. Why do you all think Joshua Simongal resigned from the Guardian newspapers? Let me go to the chat.
First thing was Uranus.
So Uranus was in first again. That's 2 in a row?
Yep.
I don't know how Ulsangole Uranus get 3 in a row.
That was Angie from Canada.
Yeah, Ulsang falling down on the job, man. Ulsang say good morning, Wall Street. Uncle T, blessed day to you and yours. Yeah, man.
Uranus says that, not Volsang.
Yeah, Uranus. May the good Lord be gracious and merciful to all members of the WZYE family. Correct is right. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the live. Counteract the propaganda and misinformation of the wicked PNM and their media outlets. Correct is right. Look, Angie. Tommy, look, Angie show up. Angie says she.
Yeah, Angie's second.
Yeah, but she show up second. But she used to say she ain't showing up second, and Angie, we don't. Angie, I think she used to get a little thing from. She used to get a little back from Volsam. I feel so. Angie, welcome to you. How is the weather in Toronto?
Toronto.
Bennett Thomas, good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Welcome to you, Bennett. Miss Santa Cruz, good evening, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy. See you guys later.
I think Baiju, you missed Baiju, you know. I think he was third. I don't know why something in my mind tells me this.
All right. So he was third? Ramdio Baiju. All right, Ramdio. Ramon. Is that person new? Ramon?
I don't remember Ramon. Ramon, good night to you. And
Yeah, well,
welcome
let's
to
say
the
good night to
village.
Ramon. I think Ramon knew in the village. Capitan, welcome. Good evening, Michael Scotland. Good evening to one and all in the village. With Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and WZYE TV. Welcome to you, Michael Scotland. Bishop Mackenzie said not to give up Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all blessings. Thank you very much.
Same to you. Blessings.
Virginia, pleasant good evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in the village. Same to you, man. Azina Smith, welcome. Blessed good evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and listeners. Judy Ali, welcome. Hi, Wall Street and Tommy. Happy Tuesday. Lots to talk about tonight. Correct is right. So much to talk about tonight. Angie Joseph, good evening to Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and those in the chat from WZYE. Better days are coming. Have faith and be positive. Stay positive. Correct is right. Chandra Benjamin, good night, Professor Walshik, and everyone. Blessings and be safe. Same to you, Chandra. Gordon Ganga Chana Drygen Joseph. Good evening to all in the village. How are you and yours? Hope your day went nice. My own or nicer. And hope you get enough truth over the next 3 hours to help you have a good night, a good night. Only you doesn't get truth sometimes. And you don't give truth sometimes. Anthony Ford out. Huh?
A lot of distractions lately.
Yeah. Good night, Wall Street, Tommy, and all in the village. Welcome to you, Anthony. A lot of distractions. Old song, welcome. Anthony, bro. At the same time. Yeah, that's all right. That's how it does go sometimes. Kevin George, welcome. Good night to you, to all in the village. So, folks, we asked the question, right? Why do you think that Joshua Simongal, an investigative reporter from The Guardian, resigned? Let's ask him a question. I was going to give our opinion, but I'd rather ask that question. Just Cool, welcome. Good night, Tommy. Wall Street, 6615, and Avan, BT, Anna, Anthony, Chandra, Sang. Yeah. Wall Street, Barry called the name of the contractor who built the swimming pool. I wonder, who was that? Who was the name? Good night, Professor Wall Street.
Somebody's calling.
Take it. Good night to you, money.
Let me answer.
Go ahead. You can take it.
Caller, you live. You're live on WZYE.
Yeah, good night, Uncle Tommy.
Same to you, my friend.
I'm calling here. Professor Wall Street made a statement there. I want to correct him. He said plain talk is bad manners.
Yep.
That is not true. It's not a true statement. If you're speaking plain, it means you're speaking the truth. And speaking the truth can't be bad manners.
Okay.
I mean, I grew up here in that, and recently I come to realize what they're saying doesn't make sense. So I want to correct him on that.
I'm sure he would take a correction on that.
Right.
What do you say, Walls?
That's a backward statement. My statement, plain talk, bad manners. It's like a slang. You understand?
Yeah, it's a slang, but it's not a... Yeah.
All right. So caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, is reverse back correct? Is reverse back correct?
He's asking if reverse back is correct.
No.
Okay, that's how we just talk.
Yeah, it can't. If you're reversing, you're going. You can't reverse forward. You can't reverse forward.
But is reverse back correct?
So it's not correct. It's not correct.
All right. So plain talk, bad manners is the same thing.
Say that.
Plain talk, bad manners is something similar.
No, that can't be right.
Okay.
If you're speaking plain, what you mean is that you're speaking the truth.
Let me ask you
And
next
if you're
question,
speaking the
caller.
truth, it cannot be bad manners.
Caller, rain
Yeah.
falling. Is that correct? Rain falling. Is that correct?
Say that?
Rain falling. Rain falling. People say rain
Rain
falling.
falling, is that correct? He asked.
Rain falling.
So because we say it doesn't make it correct.
No, I'm
You
just
say it,
asking
but
a
it's not
question.
correct.
I'm asking a question. We just say rain falling. Is that correct?
I could barely hear you though, but
Yeah,
let me just
your mic low was.
No, my mic only way up.
Barely hear you.
It's only way up. Tommy, so
I
tell him,
listen to
ask him if, yeah, all right. Ask him if, when you say rain falling, if that's correct.
Yeah, he wants to know if rain falling is correct.
All right, Tommy, you can hang it up. Yeah, Tommy, hang it up. I get enough feedback. Yeah, Tommy, hang it up.
Caller, you have your television or your computer up now.
Hang it up, Tommy.
Okay, I'll hang up.
You just hang up.
Oh shit! Oh sorry.
All right.
Caller, there's a lot of things we say in Trinidad that is redundant, I'll say. But we call that Trini lingua.
That's how Trini is Trini lingo. Okay, Batos, remember to hit the thumbs up button and share. Thank you.
But I don't know why your mic is so low on that call or so low on that call.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta fix something with the phone. I don't know. So, Ms. Santa Cruz says Saddam exposed the swimming pool contractors who screw up the sewer pipes. They can't build a door canal, but going to build an 8.9 million swimming pool, just like Ron Friend with terrestrial houses. Yeah.
But last time you talked about a contractor who proposed to build some low-income housing at some extremely low prices.
Yeah, I talk about that. And I also asked the question, who was building the pool in Lavantil? That was another question I asked.
But who was that contractor that proposed those low-cost housing?
It's a commercial. I will tell you. I had to look in my phone. I forgot the name of the place. Anika in Australia, welcome. Hi, Professor Walsh. And Uncle Tommy. Welcome to you. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Ansem. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers, Texas, everybody on the line.
Yeah.
Same to you.
Everybody on this Tuesday. Yeah. So the reason why that man maybe resigned for, you know why? After doing his investigation, and he finds certain things and he bring it forth to the editor say, hell no, we can't bring that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, thanks. All right. So the editor wanted him to leave out some things, Tommy. Yeah? Bolsang say, Walls asked Monica, she know everything about the World Cup. Wall Street news makes to be broken. Fitzroy Joseph, welcome. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street, and all the folks in the verse. Santa Cruz, you have a minute before the top of the hour. Go ahead. Hello?
You want me to call back? Do you want me to call back?
Yeah, call back.
All right, okay, no problem.
Yeah. So, folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be right back, folks. We're going to take a short break because we have a jam-packed program tonight.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rowley was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
The opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stewarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Hello.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share, like, and subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 97. Mr. Andrew Bruce, hold on. 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please don't forget to share the live as soon as you get in. We thank you.
Santa Cruz, welcome.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody in the village. Good night to everybody out here. Well, Saddam Hussein exposed them in the parliament. Who built that swimming pool in Laventille? Right? And the swimming, the Wilson family, Sherman Wilson, Karen Marcel, and the brother, and you see Wall Street, they were feeding at the trough. They were inhaling the treasury, all of them, right? All of them, they were inhaling the CPEP contract, all kind of thing. But I'm sure they wasn't looking after the poorer. But coming to talk about the embassy that they fixed in Miami and people couldn't buy food, right? A swimming pool moved from $4.8 million to $8.9 million. But you talk about who can buy food. You see? Situational ethics and sanctimonious hypocrisy with them, right? No wonder they're getting on so to get back into office. Because who ain't paying light bill? Who ain't paying light bill? Who getting thing free? You understand? They ain't cutting the lights immediately. It's who getting to build houses. What about the talk show host, right? I didn't know she was a contractor to build houses. Yeah. Right, but she got a contract to build houses. Yep. Right? What about the other one who was collecting ghost money in URP? Right? He also exposed Barry Padaran exposed Marvin Gonzalez's sister, getting $25,000 a month in Warsaw. But you vexed because a poor man getting a little bit of money. And everybody now who gets something under the UNC, they're cussing everybody and talk about eating the food and jumping the line or whatever. But when they're inhaling the treasury, it's not a problem. You had a man, Rohanson, and best friend, right? He was the one that brought in the plyboard with the $8 million in it. Where that money go on Wall Street? Where the money going, right? Build houses in stress trail. The man is not a contractor. The man is a scaffolding expert, right? And build and all those houses have to come down now. But they want to talk about this government. But you see, and you know, I adopt that attitude with here. The spaghetti theory. And you see what you said earlier, you don't care what they say about you because you can't stop them from talking Wall Street. You can't stop them, they're going to come after you. And I have adopted that now. All you want to pelt things at me, pelt it and we go see how much it's going to stick. Because I always say, my hands are clean and my conscience is clear. I have nothing to hide, right? And let me tell you something, they continue. That's why when Dolly and all of them, and you see how Rowley, that rotten gut lying lunatic, right? He said Marvin Gonzalez had to come out and say, yes, there is a list and his name was on the list. But he's saying his name not on the list. And you know why I call him that, Wall Street? And I make no apologies for calling him that. The black man, you come again today to call the lady a jamet. But you see, he should look in the mirror and you will see the biggest jamet in town. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
Thank you. Tommy?
Yep.
You know, it's interesting, eh? The former, the Lion King, right? The Lion King say, they no list. His name was not no list. Right? Marvelous Marvin come out and say there was a list. I mean, Tommy, why you just tell the truth and let the chip fall wherever they may? Right? So Marvelous Marvin contradict him. Right? And we go play that. Well, we play what happened in the parliament with Salah? Take a listen.
So what really happened here, Madam Deputy, is because UDCOT got the project brief and so on to do the Morva swimming pool. They had a contractor called West Contractors. West Contractors go on their own volition, no approval, nothing like that, and decide to connect the sewer line for the project into the main sewer. And I'll get to who is West. And when you look at the law, Madam Deputy Speaker, according to the WASA Act, at the WASA Act, it says that LS, which is a licensed sanitary constructor, has to be the one that has to do the work, otherwise it attracts a criminal sanction. When we pull up the directors of this West Contractors Company Limited, they formerly had some directors called Kevin Marcel. And I think they had one Shirma Wilson at one point in time. But what was happening, Madam Deputy Speaker, is this: that there's a letter dated the 21st of February 2021 that admits to the breach, admits to the breaking of the law, and it's signed by one Kareem Marcel, LLB Honors, project team lead. The letter says, I want to read the letter into the record. The letter is dated the 21st of February 2021.
Tommy, you remember I asked the question, who built the pool?
That's right.
Remember I asked the question, folks? Or remember I asked the question, I just asked the question.
Right?
So here's the answer, Oli. Only get the answer.
Kareem Marcel.
Yeah. Yes. The fella was.
Kindly recall that West Contractors has been awarded the contract to construct the Morva Community Swimming Pool. We have engaged the services of Lennox Prentice to be our licensed plumber for the said project in order to review, submit, and get approval for all drawings, plumbing, related aspects of the project. The actual plumbing works on site were carried out by a plumbing subcontractor. Around mid-2020, a set of MEP drawings was provided by our client UDCOT, showing the sewer line connected to a nearby manhole. Thus, it was provided to the plumbing subcontractor, which included the proposed revised sewer connection to the manhole. Thinking that the drawings provided to them were already approved by WASA, so they thought WASA approved the drawings. The plumbers procured the material and made the connection as per the drawing, and it was a genuine and honest mistake. These are the incompetent people. Mr. Lennox Prentice did not carry out, neither was he cognizant of the connection until it was already done. Madam Deputy Speaker, they break the law. They was incompetent on the project. You know what's the cost of this project, Madam Deputy Speaker? The original cost was $4.8 million. There was a variation of $3.1 million and a total of $8.9 million for the swimming pool. And I don't know if they can use the swimming pool up until today. So when Lavatil West stand up on a platform and talk your government malice and so on, this is what you're talking about, you know. When he collected $2 million worth of contracts from the CPAP, that is the malice.
Deputy Speaker 48-1, those figures have nothing to do with the Standing Finance Committee and things that were discussed in the Standing Finance Committee. They have
overruled. Continue, member.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. But Madam Deputy Speaker, I don't know why Nego Martin was so jumpy you swim in the pool. But this pool cost us almost $9 million. $9 million, and nobody could use the pool.
Tommy, I've asked the question over and over and over. How many people from Mova, Lavatil, and environs made a Carifta team in swimming, made a Pan American team in swimming, made a Central American and Caribbean Games team in swimming, made our Olympics in swimming, coming out from those millions that were spent by the PNM? Anybody know? I'm asking questions now because I don't know. Did we have any success stories coming out of them swimming pools being built in them community? You see, Tommy, because I think it was something else. They was just doing them things to give their friends, family, and financiers contracts. That's what they were doing. Them didn't really care about them poor black people. Them didn't care about them, and I keep saying it over and over and over. Right?
So we see clearly all the hoopla that is being made are just distractions so that we wouldn't look at what is truly happening behind the scenes.
Correct is right. But Tommy, as we always say, Tommy, what in the dark does?
Come into the light.
Yes. What in the dark does come in the light. And remember, we also said, once the toothpaste is out of the tube,
You can't put it back in.
you can't put it back in. So now, Scotland trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube because he have questions to answer too, Tommy. He have questions to answer too. The TNTech list, as a matter of fact, let me get that thing with the list from Scotland. Remember Scotland from
TNTech.
TNTech. Let me see. Look at here. Boy, the Lion King, boy. Boy, Tommy, boy, them fellas and them, boy. The degradation and the sub-basement condition that this evil, wicked PNM left this government to clean up, it's unbelievable. This government need 50 years to clean up all that mess the PNM left. 50 years. Listen to this.
Gonzalez. TNTech keeps list of high-profile customers. Former Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez says the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, TNTech, maintains an internal list of high-profile customers, including ministers, judges, and diplomats, to monitor accounts flagged for disconnection or unusual activity.
So Tommy, let's just say, they ain't getting no free electricity. Let's say they ain't getting free electricity. They're paying for their current. Why them need to be on a list, Tommy, if them paying for their current? Help me with that.
Well, something is in the motor beside the pestle.
If I am a customer that pays on a regular basis and I pay my bill when it's due, remember Narayan Singh called, he have a thing, did he say he have something stick up where he doesn't know you have to pay your bill so you don't get cut? Right? Why them have to have a list if them fellas aren't paying their bill? Something wrong. Yeah? But listen to him.
Of high-profile customers, including ministers, judges, and diplomats, to monitor accounts flagged for disconnection or unusual activity. In a Facebook post on Monday, Gonzalez said the list exists solely to allow TNTech to contact those customers if issues arise with their accounts and does not exempt them from paying electricity bills. His comments came in response to allegations raised by Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar in Parliament last week concerning a purported protected list of customers linked to the People's National Movement, PN. Gonzalez said he had researched the matter and had been reliably informed that the list was an internal administrative tool used by the Commission. Those customers are not aware that their accounts are flagged for this purpose because it is an internal matter with the Commission and has no intervention or control by office holders outside of the Commission, he wrote. He maintained that customers on the list continue to receive bills and remain subject to TNTCH's payment requirements. Gonzalez also denied receiving any special treatment while serving as a government minister. I can personally say for a fact that no one in TNTech informed me that my account was flagged in this manner, and I have consistently paid my bills before and after holding ministerial office, he wrote. He challenged Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Public Utilities Minister Barry Patterath and TN Tech to prove otherwise and authorized the release of his TN Tech billing records for the past 10 years. Gonzalez accused the Prime Minister of creating the impression that individuals named on the list did not pay their electricity bills, describing that suggestion as false. The issue emerged after Percy disclosed in Parliament that TN Tech maintained a list containing the names of several prominent individuals, including former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and his wife Sharon Rowley, and questioned why their accounts had been flagged. Gonzalez argued that the list included individuals from various backgrounds and affiliations and said its existence should not be interpreted as evidence that those customers were exempt from payment obligations.
Oh boy. Tommy boy? I tell you boy. I tell you.
Gonzalez, TN.
Tommy, I tell you boy.
Yep.
They want nothing with Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, you know. Because what she said was the truth, Tommy. There's a list.
Yep.
There is a list. And somehow, Marvin knew he couldn't come out and lie like the Lion King. Lion King just come out and lie. Because we know what that fella is very good at. He's very good at lying. But I want to go back to the chat because folks are still asking the question, you know. Nyron, thanks for that. And my other partner. For me, we still asking the question. Why did Joshua Simongal resign from the Trinidad Guardian? Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Walsh, good evening to you. Good evening to Uncle Tommy. Good evening to everyone on WZYE.
Yeah, man.
Professor Wall Street, I've been working from home these days in my home office, but I've been listening very intently, as I said, to the various debates. And what our PM of Trinidad and Tobago revealed is very disturbing, and I'll tell you why. Marvin Gonzalez would have to come out and say there is a list which for internal purposes. But Professor Wall Street, the question is not if it's for internal purposes, is we are all under Trinidad and Tobago law as citizens. We have equal protection under the law. So TN Tech is a state entity paid for by the taxes and the patrimony of all Trinidadians. So if you have a list like that, it opens the possibilities of separate and unequal treatment based on class and political affiliation. Because why, I would ask Mr. Gonzalez respectfully, and to the rest of the other people who are in the PNM, why was the PNM's headquarters in Tobago given priority? Why was Mr. Montiel, who owns Flavorite Corporation, not only given the opportunity to be taken off because of his arrears, but to be actually put back on with none of the arrears of $2.3 or $2.4 million being paid? You see, they're playing, what was he saying? They're playing smartness with foolishness or whatever, right? But the fact is, if TN Tech have an internal list, under the standard operating procedures, like here in the United States, if you have an electricity bill with Con Edison, I don't know what you guys have in New Jersey.
PSCNG.
PSCNG. So we have Con Ed here. All right. So they would give you notifications. Listen, you have a unusual spike here, or you have an arrears here, and you have to be notified in writing or through a text or via email. Why isn't that done across the board? Why wasn't that done for the UNC also, or the PEP, or for any other agencies inside Trinidad and Tobago? Why wasn't it done for example, MTS or state agencies that need to have their lights on? Why wasn't it? And that is the central question that once again the PNM cannot answer. And as I said before, Mr. Scotland, who I have the utmost respect for, has to answer questions, because he said yesterday on television outside the Parliament that he filed that judgment or for summary judgment, and yet the registrar didn't collect it on 2 occasions. You talk about COVID and all of that. But the PNM has to answer who created that list. What was its real design? Did it extend to other non-neutral PNM entities or individuals? And if they can't do that, then, as I say, I don't want to make, as they say, correlation doesn't show causation, but it shows a hell of an association. Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, everybody at WZYE, have a good evening.
Thank you.
And I'm locked on and listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Vishnu Pandit says, top of the evening. Judy Ali says, because the newspaper is very biased, that's why he resigned. Ms. Santa Cruz says, because Asha tried to stifle him. Vishnu Pandit says, Joshua not singing for his supper. Monica Ramki soon says, let's see what he will do with that resignation. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to you, Uncle Tommy, Professor, and the whole family.
Yeah.
Same to you.
And the way this broadcast, share the life, share the life. In Jesus' name, we greet each and every one. Today, check what God has done for us. All the mercies to see the bright, fresh, clean sky and fresh air. But Uncle Tommy,
Yes, sir.
you know, Professor have 3 friends. One is the waffle, one is Ganga Chana, dry gin, and one is Redrick, and one is the weed.
Okay.
But my topic now, what I like to talk about is that, the Leaning Tower Pizza, Professor Goodfriend. You know how he does just like to change everything and say, not me, and not me. Uncle Tommy, just imagine, my beloved, esteemed political leader, the most honorable Miss Kamala Prasad Bisesa, SC, who love each and every one of these citizens in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. All she went in the parliament and say that it have a secret list that they have in TNTech, that these fellas and them name appear on it, right? And she never say they gain free current. She never say that they don't pay the bill. All she say, she want to know, this is if they benefit the same thing as the ice cream man. The topic is on the ice cream man, the man who make ice cream, the man who dissolved the Clico group. He get the Domans Bay, he get the Tricity Mall, and then he share everything was he own, and he get the home mortgage bank. And then you see now, he get a blind because a lawyer, they only ask the question, did the lawyer say on paper and report back to the client that they did everything according to protocol? But when they check it, if the court register the document they reach, they can't see this ghost. Just like how Rowley say $100 million in a special company to pave road, and he resolve it in a month time. Just like how we say $100 million for the hotspot and to help the vulnerable, to bring them out of poverty. They see it, just like how they're waiting for that money too. But Professor, you see now, Uncle Tommy, how when you put a statement and people misinterpret it, just like Professor Goodfriend, the one who just twist everything and lean the other way, Marvin, all of them compromise their own self. They compromise their own self because why? They don't understand basic interest in English. I don't know. So, Uncle Tommy and Professor, maybe you could explain to them, right? If they didn't have nothing on their conscience, then worrying them. You know, talk about this sister $25,000. Have a good night. I'll call back later. Good topic tonight.
Thank you.
All Southwestern. You know, Tommy, it's interesting, that the Prime Minister put something on the table, and Marvelous Marvin admit that the Prime Minister is correct. Right? There is a list. But Eugenia Pundit has a good point. Let me just say this. I'm going to read Eugenia Pundit. What is that? Junior attacking WZYE people. Well, they don't get that no oxygen. Don't get that no oxygen, Monica. Volsang says it's obvious that Joshua was being pressured into doing something adverse to his character of bringing unbeliefs. Correct is right. Correct is right. And you know what he did? He had the testicular fortitude to stand Tommy and say, you know what, boy? I cannot sit there and see what they're trying to do. Even we don't know what they're trying to do. We're only speculating.
True.
But we have an idea, Tommy.
Very good idea.
We have an idea. Because Tommy, as you correctly said, the fourth estate, right? They're supposed to bring it to us truthfully. Right?
They have a hidden agenda.
They have an agenda. Eugenia Pundit says a pleasant good night, Professor Walstradamus, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Rawley has shown electricity bill, but he has many properties. Have a think. Blessings everyone. and Eugenia, that's correct, though. Tommy, yeah, I lied, right? Sometimes them just fellas and them just think. Many people in Trinidad and Tobago, it's like they feel everybody get that PNM miseducation. I think they feel so. That everybody receive that PNM miseducation. So if you show a bill from your property or your house, what does that mean? But did the Prime Minister ever say, Tommy, they wasn't paying, they wasn't paying their bill or anything like that?
No, she just said there's a list.
There's a list. And Marvelous Marva admit there's a list. So what is so she was 100% correct? Yeah? Well, yeah. Island Man TT, welcome. Not scared, good night to you. Monica says, speaking about people on the chat. Reporter, welcome.
Yeah, good night, brother Wall Street. You're discussing about the list that the Prime Minister read out in the Parliament here, right?
Correct is right.
Okay. That list, you know what is very interesting on that list? Is the part where even though if you're in pay a bill, you just cannot disconnect them still. That is what is important. I hope people understand that because we in the community where we're from, we know the truck with is passing and cut. We know the truck for sure. We know when the truck passing through is who owing. So if you have a clause and you have a bill with some names to prevent you from being cut when you pay the state, that is real mismanagement and squander. That is a wicked act onto the country. I want the PNM people to let me discuss that more than ever because it's all about mismanagement and squandering. I say I don't want them to forget. This is why the PNM is in opposition. The PNM is in opposition because of a certain situation they put the country in. And all this crisis we're going through today is because the PNM was moving along the way and dropping millions and billions of dollars here, there, and everywhere and walking away. And that didn't work. This one go work. I'm not forgetting the PNM inception with Dr. Rowley from 2015. This man started off by buying I set up painting, change motor car. Money was real mismanaged and squandered in this country. I see, I had to say these things because the PNM people telling themselves what this government doing so bad that, we should try to get rid of them. No, we're not into that here right now. We into a proper audit into Dr. Rowley. For the past 9 to 10 years, their audit had to be taken here before the PNM even get themselves out of that derelict position. We will have them in for a very, very long time. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks, reporter.
Reporter, thanks to the co-reporter. The reporter something nice.
Yep.
Reporter, you're something nice. Real nice reporter. I like that. Reporter, stay in that lane, reporter. Reporter, you see that lane you're in there? You could make Olympics in that lane. I'm telling you. But Tommy, all the talk. Here are things that's happening. These are things that's happening, folks. These are things that's happening. Let them talk. Listen to this.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. Relief is on the way. Commitment to our public sector. Finance Minister Davendernath Tanku has provided a direct assurance to our hardworking nurses, teachers, and other public sector workers who are awaiting the conclusion of their salary negotiations. While the process is ongoing, the government is fully committed to honoring its obligations. Necessary monetary allocations to provide this financial relief will be formally included in the upcoming 2026-2027 budget package. We value your dedication and are working to ensure you receive what you are owed, powering our economic...
So Tommy, nurses, teachers, all of the worry. Better days are coming.
Coming.
Go ahead.
Yeah, relief is on its way.
Relief is coming. Better days are coming. When they say, they mean it. When they say things, they mean things. Tommy, I just remember something. You remember when the former was in office? He had talked about 100 million in disadvantaged communities.
For Laventille.
Okay, for Laventille. 100 million. Maybe we should ask Kareem that, Kareem, anybody know Kareem? Send a message to him for me. I want to know, under their party, Kareem, your party, the former said 100 million will be allocated to Laventille and environs.
Okay, 9 of it was spent on the swimming pool, so that is 91 left.
Oh, wait. Tommy, so he take a 10% cut?
Yep.
Like 10% right there, 9-10 million. I wonder if you remember that, boy. Anyway, folks, listen, relief is coming. Listen.
Value your dedication and are working to ensure you receive what you are owed, powering our economic recovery. Major gas boost. We are delivering on our promise to revitalize the energy sector. Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munawal has confirmed that Shell is set to extract 1.7 trillion cubic feet of natural gas from the Lorne field, which will be processed right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, that 1.7 trillion cubic feet processed right in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yep.
You all hear that? Okay. There we go.
This massive development is a cornerstone of our economic recovery plan, guaranteeing long-term energy security, creating high-quality jobs, and generating significant revenue for our nation. We are building a stronger, more prosperous future for everyone. Big news for our energy sector, a major partnership. On June 8, 2026, Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munawal officially approved Occidental Petroleum's, Oxy, investment in the TTUD-1 ultra-deep block, which was originally awarded to ExxonMobil in August 2025. This landmark partnership between two global energy giants is a massive milestone for our upstream sector, fulfilling a commitment announced by Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar last Friday. This collaboration follows high-level discussions held in May this year, focusing on accelerating exploration, production, and future investment to ensure long-term prosperity for Trinidad and Tobago. Improving food security, transforming our logistics. The Ministry of Trade, Investment, and Tourism is actively strengthening our nation's food security by hosting a national validation workshop focused on transport networks and logistics. This initiative aims to address existing gap food trade supply chain, ensuring that food products move more efficiently from producers to consumers. By modernizing our logistics infrastructure, we are reducing delays, lowering costs, and ensuring that fresh Trinidad and
Tommy,
Yes.
investing in our future, reducing child poverty. I hope you all understand what that means, you know. I hope you all understand what that means, you know.
Let's
I
hope
mean,
they do.
they didn't put the word, they didn't put the word before poverty, Tommy. Right? But I'm not going to include it. I'm not going to put it in. But you know what?
Food remains accessible to every family. Investing in our future, reducing child poverty. Trinidad and Tobago is taking bold steps to ensure every child thrives. Through our partnership with UNICEF, we are advancing a national child well-being and poverty reduction strategy. This collaboration focuses on creating an integrated system to protect vulnerable families and provide children with equitable access to opportunities. We are committed to building a brighter, more secure future for all. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
They want to talk. Let them talk now.
Yeah.
Performance beat old talk, you know.
Correct.
All the
That's
time,
right.
performance beat old talk. Yeah? Performance beat old talk. There's one said talk. Performance. Dion Ahi. What Dion said? What is that, Dion? Mr. Florida, welcome. Nyron, call back. Where is Mr. Florida?
No, you're not even call. I want to hear your contribution. I'll call back.
All right. Yeah, Nyron, call back. Which is on here? Yeah, Nyron.
Good night, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Good night.
No, yeah, man. My lights on, that's the most important thing.
Hmm.
The lights on. The bill pay.
Nyron, you ain't get on the list?
Boy. Well, I come to talk about the list. Because I see you play the response from Mr. Marvin Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I have a snippet of what he posted in the article.
Yeah.
Right? And just now 1 minute. The article saying that an internal list of high-profile customers, including ministers, judges, and diplomats, to monitor accounts flagged for disconnection or unusual activity. So I think it's the CIA then. They're making a list and tell nobody about it. According to the people and them that are monitoring. What is the meaning of the phrase unusual activity? Like Roswell, look like the hydrogen collector and suddenly your kilowatt spike. You use 1 million kilowatts this month or some kind of thing. What's the meaning of the phrase unusual activity? They should monitor the accounts of people who have no money to pay the bill.
Right.
Not people who have money to pay the bill. I see a gentleman come out of Maxi today. He was assisted by citizens of Trinidad and Tobago with the walker to go into Mount Hope Hospital. Unfortunately, because of his medical condition, a snail moving faster than he. I hope he name on the list. I hope that man name on the list. Yes. I honestly hope so, because I think people supposed to be on this list. Not people who have
Nyron,
and have multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand something, man. Maybe you can help me. What it is you putting influential people on a list for? What's the purpose of that?
What's the purpose of that? I want to know that myself. It are haves and have-nots in society. Those are the haves. So who created the policy in the first place? Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Let me say two are only on the board at the end, take some time.
Right.
Who bring up that policy? Well, Chairman, let me create a list of the people who are earning money in the country now. I know just in case they due for disconnection, you know, you go check out their account and thing. You go look after them. But the people who, unfortunately, like the man I see today, coming out in Maxi by himself, who I sure most of the oldest pension going in medical expenses because of the health. Nah, let me send them the bill mark stamp due for disconnection.
Yeah.
Let me send them that bill. Yeah.
But Nairon also though, when we see these people, if they ain't pay for 6 months, don't worry yourself for them because them could get a year, 2 years, right, in arrears, and don't worry with them, leave them. But if the small man, if the small man have 1 month in arrears, we have to go after him.
Well, right under this paragraph I read, Mr. Marvin say, in our Facebook post on Monday, Gonzalez said the list exists solely to allow TNTech to contact those customers if issues arise with their accounts and does not exempt them from paying electricity bills.
Them are privileged boys.
We have somebody in TNTech create a policy where you put the highfalutin people on our list, just in case something happens, you will call them and say, boss, come on, check out this thing here, boy. But the people who they have not, nobody calling them.
Nah.
The van pulling up, the man in the white hat jump out, right?
Yeah.
WhatsApp, rip out the meter, put the red tag, and go on your way.
Cancel Christmas for you.
Yeah, pay reconnection fee, we know how much it is, and go and find your money and pay a bill. You have not now, your name on your list. Your name, they can your name off the list too. When you go down by God forbid you go for your oldest pension, I ain't get it, well, okay, you gotta wait next 3 months for that, boy. Something happen. Okay, we'll let some people talk again. Have a good night.
Tommy.
Yep.
I don't know how the PNM could explain that list to people, that you have a list of influential people in your society who can pay light bill, people who have commercial property who can pay. So in my estimation, this list is for people getting preferential treatment. That if them people have a year in arrears, them off limit. You can't touch them. Them off limit. You can't touch them. You understand? Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again to each and everyone. Uncle Tommy.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm talking to you on your side more, eh? You know why? Because Professor or laugh at me. You know Marvin Gonzalez with the RIC and with the $5 billion in TNTech book, the NGC. He said, who me, I had to pay it. I had to pay that bill. Who you expect to pay the bill? So you see? But I was called to tell Professor and ask him to remember. He didn't put schools on that bill and that list, you know. The schools on them. You remember they cut off some schools. Who owing TNTech money? We provided education for the children. That is the PNM. But, Professor, before you just show a little clip in there just now and a little thing. You would know that the PNM was asking my esteemed finance minister when the last finance committee, when they did the first budget under the UNC, taken office. Where the money for the negotiation? Where the money coming to pay the workers? Where the money for the back pay? Where it coming from? We are budgeted. But I want people remember that the Honorable Finance
What is going on with the...
Right? He did tell them, is when the negotiations settle, then he will know how much he have to come. And if the mid-year, he will put the allocation and then ask for the money. And if not, after the mid-year, then he will do it in the 2026 or 2027 fiscal year. You know, this mid-year, all that money, everybody who has sense, seeing it is for the payment of the increase in salary, for the negotiation settled, except the PNM and that. Let's imagine all this money, the majority of money is to pay the increase in the wage bill. Promise make, promise kept. But you see, Karim and them so thirsty for power to bring back property tax and the TTRA. So I want to ask them now, and the CPEP and URP, so they you can get contract again because they taste the nectar to suffer the African people. I'll see you when I play the next clip. I'll fall back again.
Monica Ramke soon said, I shall tell him no. I shall tell Joshua. Angie Joseph says, who's that? Welcome, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, good night again to everybody. Yeah, you know, you can say rain is falling. So in Trinidad, we don't say the is, we say rain falling.
Okay.
Yeah, and in America, here people don't understand when I tell them that too. So yeah. But wait is the PNM on the list. If it's not the merit list, it's the TNTech list. We have like list for, but where I want to tell the Honorable Prime Minister, keep it for 6 months and then go to the President. Oh, that was the Lion King with the email gate. Yeah, he didn't take it to the police, he took it to the President. My mistake. You see, it's easy when the PNM supporters disgruntled, you know. They go have a sports day. They go hook up a big screen and play movie. You understand? That is what they just do to make them want to disgruntled. Or they go have a football match. That is a long time thing. If you're in poverty, that can help you come out of poverty. It's when you're in a good position in life, then you could go and enjoy and have recreation. PNM just only talk about community service. But with this young man went and said in his area, like community service, it's a preacher unity. It's the young generation open eyes and the understanding of Mr. Tommy and everyone.
Yeah.
Is the older ones, you know. And see the good thing about it, the older ones can influence this young generation, you know, because they're not having that. So all this list, you know all this I want to see them in the Remand Yard. I want to check on one list in the Remand Yard. That is what I want to do. When they say X, Y, and Z, present, X, Y, and Z, present. All right, guys, look on this.
Tommy, Patricia Wheat says, Wall Street, you think the White House, Trump place, all the mayors not on a list? Oh, you got it? Oh! Anyway, Patricia, you know what, Patricia? Really and truly. You know what?
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Stay off the weed.
Patricia, I'm sorry for you. I'm really sorry for you. But I want you guys to listen to this. Listen to PNM geographic discrimination. All you know what that is, right? You know what that is? I mean, I know they know what that is.
Of course. They're very bright.
What is going on with the $100 million contract that on the eve of the election they were waiting to award? They have filed questions in the parliament. They are sending advocates all over the place to find out why their favored contractor, who was on the verge of receiving that contract, has not received a letter of award. Mr. Speaker, the geographical discrimination. They saw it fit for a $100 million program for select communities in the north of Trinidad, while South, Central, and East, and the far southwestern peninsula continue to suffer, if not for weeks, but for months on end for water in this country. Mr. Speaker, that program went under review. You know why it went under review? Because I have a prime minister that tells me, she said, what South gets, North must also get. There will be no discrimination in my government. Make sure the programs are across the board. I heard my colleagues speak about Tobago. Let me tell you what's going on in Tobago, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the problem in Tobago is that there are a number of pumps. And you know what we inherited in Tobago? Mr. Speaker, there are almost 24 pumps that operates the systems in Tobago, the booster stations, etc. But in Tobago, only one pump, when we came in, has been functional. And what they do is that they disconnect under the PNM, they would disconnect the one pump and have it roving every 2 weeks to different parts of Tobago. That is what we inherited. We have been in taking so long. The pumps that the former administration procured, Mr. Speaker, you can't get parts for them. You don't know where they sourced it from because you cannot get those models anymore. But they gave contracts to friends, family, and financier. And I heard one colleague speak about Warner. That was the favored contractor in Tobago. So therefore, when they ask about WASA, and they ask about major infrastructural development work that was stymied in Tobago, it was because the Honorable Prime Minister at that time, the member for Diego Martin West at that time, who had his favored friend pocketing FUL license to run across to Tobago to hand deliver it to him, hand delivering state contracts. Mr. Speaker, those were the people who were benefiting from the largest of the state, while people in Tobago had to depend on one pump servicing an entire island. The Honorable Prime Minister has told me, Barry, you have to find the money, work with Minister of Finance. We have sent over the CEO and chairman of WASA just recently to meet with the Chief Secretary, and I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, and give you the assurance that we are working with our counterparts across there to fix that challenge. We have demonstrated that we have the political will to do in 1 year what they could not do in 10 years. Because they were only interested in friend, family, and financier receiving contract. Mr. Speaker, when we tell you that this $351 million allocated to WASA to increase the personnel supply at WASA on short-term contracts is in some of these specialized areas for new projects. Mr. Speaker, I would allow one of my colleagues, I know I'm ably assisted, my time is short, but I would allow my colleague from Lebre and my colleague from Kumoto Manzanilla to share with you all of the water projects that have started and will continue. I want to tell the people of Central Trinidad, they were telling my colleague in Caroni Central, when we are completed with the water treatment plant in Freeport, in your own constituency, I give you the assurance, by the end of the year, the people of Central Trinidad will stop suffering for water in this country. I could tell my colleague in Mayaro and Maruga Tableland and in Siparia, when we are finished with that desalination and transmission line in those areas, the people of those areas will see significant progress. I can tell my colleagues, the ones in Diego Martin, I heard Diego Martin Central say, well, you know, the minister does respond. I want to tell you what we endured on this side of the house. We would write letters, and I heard colleagues opposite speak about it while we write into the minister. We keep an open line of communication despite our colleagues being in opposition. That did not occur between 2015 to 2025. Member for Couva North, myself, local government, the areas where there's direct delivery in terms of infrastructure, we keep in touch with them. We give them an update of what is happening. Mr. Speaker, we did not have that luxury while we were in opposition. Mr. Speaker, the personnel department of WASA is being supplemented, yes, but it is required at this time so that we can reinforce the amount of work that is happening inside of WASA. We are fixing a very lethargic, systematically challenged set of problems inside of the organization, but finally, we are getting the square pegs out of the round holes.
So there you have it, folks. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. In the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please remember, as soon as you get in, share the live. We thank you.
So, folks, we're going to take that quick break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrotrain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is scarcity. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They supporters moaning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow.
members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them and they'll say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say PNM dead. Petro train workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is scarcity. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say PNM dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin inside sources say PNM dead. Tell them and they'll say PNM dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheed, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And please share that live as soon as you get in. We thank you.
Thank you very much. So, all right. So this person out of here, who's that? FDW Trini. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you going. Bye-bye. Don't worry about you no more. Yeah. Under the PNM, we getting wells, AMD booster station. Under the UNC, getting tank farm. It's getting wells under the PNM.
Wow.
Huh?
It looks that way.
Where was going well?
Probably from Wells Fargo.
I mean, but you sure we don't know the difference between a well and Wells Fargo?
You asked me a question. I gave my opinion as to what the answer should be.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, don't worry. That person who come in, they out of here. They're going long time. You know what I mean? Some people.
They start on the wrong foot.
Yeah, they start on the wrong foot, and they end up like P&M Fox. Maybe they gotta give they gotta come with a different name now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Olio. All right. So here is another one. Take a listen to this, folks. Boy, there's so much, So much. I mean, you can't get in the short time. Take a listen to this. Are you part of Boston?
I have nothing to hide. I am not ashamed to say I hired, through WASA, this government, 551 persons. I'm not ashamed of that. They went through process. They applied for the jobs. And the HR department of WASA, they made those determinations of who qualified for short-term employment. This wasn't a case of a minister ringing up anybody inside of WASA and say, I am a friend and I am a sister, you know. But Mr. Speaker, let me tell you what was happening in WASA. By memorandum dated April 28, 2025. You all know that date? April 28, 2025. You all know that date? And I sought leave from the Speaker to display a memorandum that says to the Director, People Transformation and Central Services, to the then CEO, and they boasted, I think it was a member for the Martin West, said that they went through a process to hire this great person as a CEO there in WASA. That's what the member for the Martin West said. But let me tell you why they found that CEO was so great. You see, on election day, while you and I were at the polling station, they were securing friend, financier, and family inside of WASA. What? And you want to know what line item I'm under? I am under line item, sub-item 51004, statutory bodies, squarely dealing with personnel expenditure. Tonight, I want to ask the member Faruqa Lopino, who I'm told is looking on from the conference room, hiding with his leader, though it seems as though he's at odds with his own leader. He seems to be more in the news than her. I want to ask the honorable member that on election day, when one Melissa Pierre was hired as a social sector specialist, receiving a monthly fee of $25,000. Did you have an objection to that? But you have an objection to giving the same opportunities through a transparent process, not orchestrated by a minister, for people from Port of Spain South, from people from Carenage, from people from Laventille West, to get a job inside of WASA. You have a problem with that. But tell Trinidad and Tobago, who is Melissa Pierre? Is this a friend? Is it a family? Is it a cousin? Or is it a blood sister? Who was hired at WASA on election day at $25,000 a month because of a phone call being made to the HR department at WASA. And therefore, when you fight down the same small man you come here beating your chest today, that you are their voice. You're fighting down people from Port of Spain South. You're fighting them down from Lavanty. You're fighting them down from Carnage. You know why? Because they don't share the same bloodline as you. So your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, you can fatten their pockets. But the only thing according to you that is good for those people from those communities that you have represented for 50 years and more is to cut grass. Those are the only opportunities that we must offer to those persons.
Yep. No audio.
CPAP.
No
Get them
audio.
CPAP. It's CPAP. CPAP in the thing. They like CPAP. Get them CPAP all the time. That is what?
Yep.
That is the PNM modus operandi. You understand? $25,000 a month. Yeah, Anthony, $25,000 a month. Yeah, they're exposing them. Yeah, exposing them every single day. Yeah. Wall Street didn't play that. Play what? Give more information. Trisha Weed, I don't know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Tommy. You see? Thing getting exposed, Tommy.
Well, it's about
And them
time
want to
out.
talk.
It's about time out
Correct.
open to come out.
Correct is right. Yeah. But Tommy, you know there is more, you know. But there is so much, eh? Even Khadija Amin exposed them in the parliament too, you know.
I'm not surprised that there's a lot to be exposed, because the way they come in at the government viciously, they're trying to cover up.
Yeah, but Tommy, they're trying to cover up, but they're not doing a good job. PNM had European CPAP workers working for slave wages. That is the PNM modus operandi. I tell all you to keep black people in the sub-basement. Keep them dependable on the PNM. Give them mental abuse. Abuse them mentally. Right? And pay them next to nothing. And whenever they have a rally, go and get Maxi and pile all of them in a Maxi. And if they ain't show up, tell them, watch yourself, you know. You might get short a fortnight. All of a sudden, you might get short a fortnight. So you have to show up. Yep. They have them working under slave wages. Right? That's why this government come in and started getting money now. Real money. Take a listen, folks. Take a listen.
I want to point out something very important. They talk about URP workers and CPAP workers. Ask them if you know how much CPAP workers used to get paid. Ask them if they know how much URP workers used to get paid. Madam Deputy Speaker, that was slavery. When you work CPAP, you work in the hot sun. By the time you get paid, you buy a bread and a soft drink for your children, and that is it, money done. We are paying the lowest paid worker here gets $209. That is the laborers. Per day.
Well, you hear that? $209. $209 per day. Tommy, when you talk about reducing the amount of black people living below the poverty line, these are simply initiatives that puts a dent in those numbers. These are the type of initiatives. And the PNM had no interest in that. As a matter of fact, based on penny week Beckles, they want to bring back CPEP. They want to bring it back so they could put them poor black PNM people on slave wages again. Yes, I said it.
Per day. Ask them how much CPAP used to get. The supervisors are getting $249 per day, and they are doing real work. You are seeing the productivity, but they cannot criticize that, And I don't know who they think will believe them, because when they say that the URP program had no criminal element in it, who believes them? That is a total falsehood. Not one of them could say that and believe it. Not one of them. We all know that the smallest child in Trinidad and Tobago knows that the URP program was riddled with criminal element. They know that. And you know what they did? They used the URP program to quiet the gangs. They are the ones who gave ghost gangs the criminal elements so that they could walk in those areas for election. Madam Speaker, I have more. In the lead up to the general election, they had 2 teams of workers, 10 workers each working in the URP compound. In the lead up to the election, you know how many people rostered to clean the URP compound? The URP compound must be big like this chamber. You know how much people rostered there? 200 persons. 200 persons cannot even stand up in that yard, but 200 people were rostered to work. So when you want to talk about these programs, talk about how you facilitated the criminal element. Don't pretend as though you were supporting single mothers. There are single mothers who benefited, but the PNM and the criminal elements were running the place. And there are police investigations going on even now. There was one particular person who was taken in for questioning who had 20 cards on him.
How much?
20 URP cards. So that is 20 persons who are not getting a pay. When they talk about thousands, there were several persons who were doing that. That is a crime. That is fraud. And Madam Speaker, there was more. So I'm saying that this government has a task to clean up the corruption that was going on, and we are doing it. We are in the process of wrapping up the URP program. We are securing the assets of the URP. Some of those buildings are being put to use in other places. Very recently, the Princestown URP office was utilized for the fire services of Trinidad and Tobago. Because you know why? Under the PNM, the Princestown fire station in a mess, dilapidated landslip, no fire tender, falling apart, and they never fixed it. When we came into government, our Prime Minister delivered 9 fire tenders to go to different stations, and one was in Princestown, and we provided them with a temporary office, which was the former URP office. There are proposals for other buildings as well, which include spaces for municipal police, requests for from other ministries, which this government will continue to consider. We are also utilizing the tools and other equipment that was there. And I even want to go and talk about the inventory at URP now, but that is for another story. You might have some more persons held for questioning. Right? So don't come and criticize this program. Yes, there are hiccups, but what I could tell you is you don't have ghosts, you don't have criminals, you don't have government ministers, brothers and sisters getting big contracts. You don't have that. Because that is what used to happen before. That is what used to happen. So now we have cut out the middleman, and the money goes directly to real people who are doing real work.
There you have it, boy. PNM had URP and CPEP workers. working for slave wages for me.
Yeah.
Slave wages. No longer we doing that. We ain't doing that no longer, Tommy. We ain't doing that.
Doesn't
You understand?
work.
Doesn't work, man. Nah. We cleaning up the mess the PNM left. We cleaning up the mess. But Tommy, there is more, you know. If
I
other
know.
thing dies it.
This
And
bit-
they just always want to talk. There's always want to talk about allocation, the allocation that UNC Corporation is getting, and that the UNC corporations getting more allocations than the PNM Corporation. Googly gawk. Yes, googly gawk. Well, we bring the facts to you all. Let us give you all the facts. We ain't bringing no fiction. We ain't bringing the FAX. We bringing the FACTS. FACTS. That's what we bring. Listen for yourself. Patricia Weed. Listen, Patricia Weed. Go and get Gordon Ganga, Chana, Jajan, Joseph. Get Ulrich, the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Where the waffler? Come here from the waffler.
No, the waffler.
Yeah, I hear from him. Where he is?
Hiding.
Waffler in the corner, hiding. Waffler in the corner, hiding from Tommy.
Oh.
Oh, God. Folks, listen. When they want to mislead all you and talk about who gain more than who, take a listen to this.
Do you know, Madam Deputy Speaker, that under this UNC government, all the PNM corporations combined got $181 million more than all the UNC corporations combined?
Patty, listen to this, Patricia Weed. Patricia Weed, listen. You and Gordon Ganga, Chana, Jajan, Joseph. Because you know, all of us want to go out and spread, all of us want to go and spread all the propaganda. Because all you have to follow what Marvelous Marva stated. This is not Wall Street saying this, or Uncle Tommy, or the UNC. This is from the mouth of the chairman of the PNM.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So, Patricia Weed, here is some facts for you. FACTS. Listen carefully.
See, government. All the PNM corporations combined got $181 million more than all the UNC corporations combined.
They get 181 million more. Tommy, 181 million, man. There's going to talk about all kind of things. And Kareem Master want to talk about the UNC hate black people. He can't be serious. He cannot be serious. You mean the PNM hate black people?
They still get more money. They still got more money, and that is a fact, and that was in the budget. But in this supplementary, they have not observed, or they pretend not to observe. The only corporation in this supplementary thing here that got more money was Port of Spain Corporation, a corporation led by the PNM government. They got 8.989 million, so I'm going to round it off to 9 million. They got 9 million more than every other corporation in the country. Port of Spain Corporation.
Tommy, You think Kareem heard these things?
He didn't want to hear it. That's why he created a distraction.
I wonder if PNM party listening to this. Let me see if PNM party listening. I ain't seen Sheena because it look like she gone by. All these facts. She don't want these facts.
His distraction created major press on her, especially social media.
Yeah. Correct is right. Let me continue to listen.
The member for Diego Martin Central, all the members who spoke before, none of them identified that. They wouldn't say preferential treatment because it suits them, so they would not complain about that. And this was done because when we came into office, Port of Spain Corporation was in serious debt when it came to their development projects.
Yes.
Because the former Minister of Finance gave them an allocation in the budget, approved a certain amount of money, gave them confirmation of funds. When they went out and engaged contractors, the Minister of Finance refused to release the money to Port of Spain Corporation. And that is what caused us under subhead 09 Development Program 005, the multi-sector services, to have to enhance the Port of Spain City Corporation for drainage and irrigation and local government services to the tune of 9 million because they did not release the money to their own corporation. You know what they end up with? Contractors in debt, banging down the doors of the mayor of Port of Spain, the CEO of Port of Spain. We met that in government and we are working to fix it. That is PNM mismanagement. That is how the PNM central government treated PNM local government. Mr. Chairman, Madam Deputy Speaker, I heard the member for Diego Martin Central, Aruka Lopino, asking why TNTech is paying the light bills on recreation grounds. TNTech does the capital investment, putting up the right. So he is making that issue about that TNTech should not pay. I just clarifying. He's making the point. He made the point in his contribution that TNTech shouldn't be paying that. It should be the regional corporation because the grounds do belong to the regional corporations, and I understand his rationale. I wish the member for Diego Martin Northeast had that in mind when he was the Minister of Finance. They would have given the corporation the money to pay the bills. You know what happened, Madam Deputy Speaker? Let them ask Point Fortin Borough Corporation, another PNM corporation. Ask them how much in debt they are to the same TNTech. They can't even pay their own bills. If TNTech was ready to operate without preferential treatment, they would have cut their lights. They would have cut their lights long time, but they're probably on a preferential list. Who knows? Madam Deputy Speaker, we had corporations owing because they inherited. This debt didn't start from April 20th, 2025. These were 3 and 4 years of debt going back under the PNM, under the member for Diego Martin Northeast. That is the scorn and hate they treated the corporations with. That is how the local government was a bastard child. My colleague was Vandana Mohed, former mayor of Pugona, served with distinction. We experienced it first time. What I can tell you, there were shortfalls in allocations for garbage collection. Somebody over there bold enough to talk about garbage collections? Yeah. Let me tell you what they did. Here the list. They gave the corporations, every corporation had, in one case, Superior Corporation had 5 months shortfall for the scavenging contractors alone. The scavenging services, 5 months short for the year that have 12 months, you know. Tunapuna Piako Corporation also had a shortfall, but they were missing payments from way back amounting to about $30 million that we had to reconcile. Sour Lavantil, these contractors are now writing to the minister. Of course, there's a new minister and they want to get these debts dealt with. This is the millions of dollars that they left the corporation in debt. What I can tell you is that some of them are owing In some cases, $80 million, $50 million, $20, $20 million in scavenging services. And you want to ask about the garbage collection, and you want to ask why it's so poor? Because you left a situation that was as a result of pure mismanagement on your side.
Before the garbage collection was on the list.
Madam Deputy, what we have done is to work on an intense program of debt management with our corporations. We tell them, don't throw no fat until you pay your debts. Because we have noticed a pattern with some of them where they have something under the auspices of the corporation, but when you go there, it's only PNM people invited. I belong to a corporation, St. Augustine, and they don't invite me, you know. So I just want to let you know, not on the list, the special list. So I just want you to know that while there's no issue with corporations being involved in cultural events and sporting events and spending money on things that have an entertainment nature, you can't throw fat while you're owing millions of money. So we are working with each one of them to manage their debt. Where they have unspent balances and they are requesting use of it, we are ensuring that their bills are covered first before we give them approvals. And for that reason, there are corporations who will cry crocodile tears and say the minister not giving them approval for their unspent balances. You will get approval when you cover your debt. It is simple. We cannot allow the mismanagement of the former government to run over and just continue with that kind of poor fiscal management. So we have managed to cover some of those. What we are also covering in this is debt left from the former government. Again, we had this head on personal expenditure here where we got 81 million. I want to thank the Minister of Finance, because this will help us to deal with the implementation of agreement on revised salaries and COLA for 2024 and 2026. Why didn't they pay it? For 2017 to 2019, why didn't they pay it? These are payments for arrears that the government is meeting our obligation. We are paying the workers the arrears, whereas they did not.
So Tommy, there you have it.
Yep.
PNM Corporation combined got 181 million more than UNC Corporation. And they want to talk all type of googly guck. You understand? You can't listen to them. All right? And when they come with the misleading information, we have to expose them. That is what it is. We have to expose them when they come with their misleading information. But you know something, Tommy? Okay. All right. Now you understand this. This is from Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. Guardian Media exposed. This is no secret that GML, Guardian Media Limited, is an unethical puppet organization. It has a long history of smearing and demeaning businesses and individuals, stoking racial tension, and promoting the special interests of people affiliated with it. GML is not a media company. It is a weapon used to attack and destroy individual businesses and organizations who compete against the interests of persons affiliated with GML. And I guess that is a response to Joshua Shimangal for deciding that he no longer wants to be part of an organization that has no integrity. None. Absolutely none. Yeah? And on Thursday, we will give you guys the editorial by Ken Ali and why Joshua Shimangal quit. But Tommy, I wanted to give me a minute here. I was looking for it here. I wanted to play what Jolene John had to say in. I wonder if there's a. Let me see something. I wanted to say, okay. All right. Let me see if I can get the audio for that. Let me see if I have it. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, folks. Okay. I'm trying to get the Jolene John audio. What if this is it? No, that is not it. Give me 1 minute, Tom. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm looking for this audio from Jolene John. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
For the opportunity to address this house. I mean, generally, but you know, I'm a no nonsense person, and that is a fact. I wouldn't have anything to say about this member for San Fernando East. No, but no, he called it good name, disparaged the good name of the Minister of Finance, and the very honorable. Well, patching is more than you were doing. What you were doing in the shelter. You tell me what you were doing. Let me tell you something. If the former Prime Minister made 100 decisions, I disagree of 99 of them, but he was right not to put you in his cabinet. I've never seen someone more bitter and disgusting in my whole life. And I'm not going to be bitter about it. He called the honorable member's name in a disparaging manner. He called, yeah, now you know. Now you know what it feels like. Yep. He called the honorable leader of the PSA's name, very honorable young lady, in a disparaging act. He said that if when it is sellout had a face, yes. You understand? But I'm saying if sellout had a face, it would be his face. You understand? Because his father, a very eminent politician and former prime minister of this country, said about a man when he was talking about him. He said, Mr. Speaker, I look at this person, I see hate, yes. I see acrimony. You understand? And yet he will take a job from that man. Who is more of a sellout? Who is more of a sellout? Who is more of a sellout? I said it because I knew him, right? I knew him. Who is more of a sellout? You understand? You are a sellout. Shameful. Shameful. You understand? Shameful.
Yep. Brand man and being called a sellout. Who could be more of a sellout? Yeah, could be more of a sellout. After that man treat your father that way.
Man destroy your father.
Yeah, man. And you going to serve under that man. Really and truly, boy, Brand, boy? Brand, really, boy? Boy? What, you know, he had a response to him. All right, so look at here. This is on his Facebook page. Imagine during yesterday's debate discussing the important media economic review and being called a sellout by none other than Jolene John and A.G. John Jeremy. All for making the factual claim that Miss J.J. only patches roads and never paves them. These two individuals that will be completely unknown if it weren't for my father's intervention. Tommy, what about the former if it wasn't his father's intervention?
Exactly.
Eh? Yet they believe my father will be disappointed that I made the decision to represent the party that he represented for over 40 years of his life. While they think he will be pleased that they decided to join, I'm not going to say that. Let me inform those two lost souls something. I have been offered millions of dollars in my life to appear on a UNC platform. I never have, and I never will, because my father didn't raise a sellout. If you want to see the real sellout, just take a look in the mirror. Yeah, Brian Mannon, I am telling you, you are sellout. Yeah, yeah. And the reason why I'm saying that, Tommy, if a person treats your father in a certain way, Tommy, right? Really? You will go and serve under that person, Tommy?
It will be shameful.
You have to stand for something. You have to stand for something. Right? And this is what, Tommy. Why did that fella make Brian Manning a minister? And you only had him as a junior minister. Why?
Because he don't value him.
He made Fitzgerald a minister 3-4 times over. But he never made him a minister. Ask yourself that, Brian, why? Why do you think? Right? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah? But Tommy, you wouldn't believe it though, Tommy. Even the Tobago West MP got into the fray, you know?
Yeah.
The Tobago
Yep.
West MP, boy. Did you hear?
Yep. Yep.
The man was splendiferous, boy. The man gets into the fray, boy.
Oh yeah.
And he declared that the PNM is dead. Take a listen, folks.
Just some notions in the space. And you know, I listened to the members on the other side, especially my good friend up there, according to the Wassa Workers WM, because he came to Tobago as the former Minister of Public Utilities and did upgrade works over 100 million, and up to now, pressure in the pipeline. You open your water, is air coming out. The member ran a pipeline along the Claude Noel Highway to Canaan and forgot to connect back the fire hydrants, causing us a $20 million fire at a hardware in Canaan. When fire services got there, no water in the hydrant because it was not connected. He was in charge of that project in Tobago. I realized all of a sudden they care about Tobago, they care about Tobago. You know when they're out of office, that is when they just care about Tobago. They were in office for 10 years. They had a THA administration, a PNM as well. But you know, they had the playbook. Whatever they give to them, we could live with that. That is them. We could live with that. And then my predecessor, I hear she mouth big all of a sudden. I don't know where she come from. I bury she in a political grave long time. But all of a sudden, she have the most mouth talking about who don't talk and who don't care. Right now, she in Tobago fighting for zero, trying to bring back a dead horse, trying to paint the face with mascara. You can't bring back a dead horse. PNM dead. End that story. I know in life, you know, there's be boasting about the 70 years old. In life, we guarantee 3 squanten. So all the 3 squanten come to an end. That is the end of the ballistics. They say they care about Tobago. And my predecessor, she said she so care. But where was she when they relocated the persons at Crumstain to facilitate the airport expansion? Where was she? She was a silent line, silent night, holy night. Not a word to the former Prime Minister when persons were being bullied, being advantaged, and removed from their homes without proper payment. But Notsi was there for them. Notsi stood in the gap for them. The THA, led by the Honorable Farley Chavez Augustine, ensured that these people are now being relocated in some level of comfort. When they relocated the persons, the development was incomplete, and they talk about the care. Persons were paying $50 a square foot for the lands that they were relocated to. But the Honorable Farley Chavez Augustine, in his insight and brilliance, reduced that to $15 per square foot so that persons can relocate comfortably. He also changed the policy so that it became intergenerational. So if someone passes on, their children can continue paying for it just like how they live there. You know?
So there you have it, boy. Tommy, boy?
Yep.
I have to tell you. So much, boy. So much. Folks, put your closing comments in the
There's
chat.
a lot going on.
Send your closing voice notes and send your closing quotes to WhatsApp if you need.
This media review turned out to be a media reveal.
A media reveal. Correct is right. You're absolutely correct. It's a media reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Sukram Singh says, read which one of PNM 3, PNM TV 6. I stopped watching them a very long time. Why was there a list? Why? For what? Who gave the order? Tell me. Why make provisions for this nonsense? You really think Patricia can answer them question? You think Patricia can answer them? Let me see if I have any voice note here. So Angie sent us a message says, "Hi Wall Street. I just wanted to clear up the fact that my early greetings were disappearing from the chat when the live actually begun, so I needed to post my greeting a second time. Please note is not about being first, second, or third, etc. It's about letting you see my greetings and you knowing that we are faithfully showing up for our beloved WZYE with you and Uncle Tommy. I will try to post my greeting when the live begins. Let's see if that works better. Great show tonight as usual. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Angie. And hey, Tommy, look your friend Miss Atlanta sent a message, yes? Yeah.
What she has to say?
The Crowley post one of his most electric bill. Yeah, don't just post the electric bill. Post the bill for all the properties that you owe to as well. You own to as well. You understand, Tommy?
Yeah.
Don't just post the electric bill for the place in we live in Goodwood Park. I don't even know. Yeah, where you live, Goodwood Avenue, Goodwood Park. What is the bill per month? $4,421. Like you got a discount, boy. You only paying $1,567. Tommy, is that cheap or is that expensive?
That's pretty costly for 2 months.
With all current billing, $1,763. That's expensive?
By Trinidad standards,
For that big house you have? You feel so?
maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
Yeah, you ever see that mansion? Nothing. I find that bill cheap, but folks, is $1,700 for that mansion you have? Is that expensive or is that?
Somebody else has to chime in.
But that light bill had to be high, you know.
That high?
Yeah, because it's hell to keep on fire. That furnace had to be burning. You understand? Like the devil, you know. That furnace had to be lighting up all the time. But you know, Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy, and everyone, you know, Patricia Reed's strong point is not education, right?
Yeah.
So I feel she can't get a come for a visa because when they ask where she ethnicity, she go put PNM. And she ain't gonna get you. So Patricia Reed, you don't worry. That is the day. We done. All right, guys, everybody be safe until Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I still you want to put your shot in here, or you have a little thing on the side. Not me now.
We can't have no part of that business.
Yeah. I seen out of that business. Not me. I out of that business. Folks, here's my closing comment. Tommy, we had so much tonight,
Of course. And there's a lot more.
And there's a whole lot more. Why? PNM trying to destabilize the country. They're trying to mash up the country. But we're not gonna have it.
They're trying to divert attention from what matters.
Correct is right. We're not going to allow them. My closing comment, folks.
Today is Tuesday, June 16th. Father, I know there are things I still do not understand. There are answers I am still waiting for. There are situations that continue to occupy my thoughts. But even without understanding everything, I choose to trust. Because I know that you are still working, still making a way, still taking care of details I cannot even see, and still preparing what is best for my life. That is why today I choose to begin this day with faith. Not because I have all the answers, but because I know the God who is in control of all things. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to stay where I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Tommy, I'm telling you, remember I said this order that Patricia Weed says, oh gosh, that guy in love. Right? This is my Patricia Weed. And then she says, Florida, you could love just know I don't love you back. I tell you, they have a little thing on the side.
Anyways, they are very happy people.
Yeah.
My message tonight is on hope. My first message is on hope. It's from Bell Hooks. And it goes like this. Some people try to destroy you precisely because they recognize your power. Again, some people try to destroy you precisely because they recognize your power. Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Stay strong. Stay well. We'll see each other again on Thursday night, God willing. Till then, good night.
Tommy, Patricia Reed asked for Florida number, Mr. Florida, please do. Mr. Florida, I know she already have your number, so she trying something to me. Like,
of
I'm
course.
just sending number.
Once she's in the chat, she could get his number.
Oh, God.
Oh. Listen, Patricia Reed, when you say you want my number, Patricia Reed, you wouldn't even know my age. I wouldn't even get that number. I wouldn't even.
Hey, somebody said she's looking for a green card.
Hey, Miss Ansem, she said she want my number. I wouldn't even give she my age.
No, look,
she can't get her number.
Look, she said it. It was a Florida. She said to him, Florida, send your number. She said it. She said
yeah, but Patricia, I wouldn't even give him my age, so you can't get two numbers. So he ain't getting that phone number.
Okay. So, Mr. Florida, your number is out there.
Yeah, Florida.
Once you're on the internet on WhatsApp, your number is there.
Yeah, Florida, she go get your number, boy. You get a strange call, you get a spam call. Right? Oh, God. Patricia said she go hook him up with the mom. What? Wait. What? Wait. Anyway, folks, we're going to take that break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. You're going to take that break, and when we come back, we're going to give you a closing comments. We'll be right back. Stick on stage. In the village, Uncle Tommy and Professor Washington. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as the professor asked, anytime you come in, as soon as you get in, share the live. We thank you.
But Tommy, let me ask a question. Somebody asked this question. What's the purpose of you showing us a bill from 2026? Eh? How am I making any sense? Let me see when this bill is from. Let me see when this bill is from. This bill is from April 21st, 2026. I want to see, Tommy, this is what I want to see. I want to see bills from April 2025 to April 2026. I want a year's bill. Right?
Okay.
We're supposed to get a bill every month.
Every other month.
Or every 2 months?
Every 2 months.
All right. So give me bills from April 2025 to April 2026. And clear it up. Clear it all up. Anyway, your friends in our closing code, boy. Miss Atlanta. People will admire your depth until it's time to sue in it. They will praise your wisdom until it holds them accountable. They will love you until it exposes their shadow. Miss Atlanta, thank you very much, and we hope to hear from you again sometime.
Yep.
Hold on, man.
So we left the debt to GDP ratio at 42.
All right, you go play that one because I kind of explained that one. Okay. Let me go to the chat for closing comments from the chat. If I don't want to see the piano answer any question, share the answer questions for.
I'll put you on the screen.
All them people send a question and she answered them. Gordon Ganga Chana Georgian Joseph says, talk to God and man, and if you do it with an open heart, things can change for the better. Allow the lies man to stay lying in bed. Are you man talking about Dr. Rowley? So why? We man talking about the former Prime Minister, yes? Angie said, good restful night, Wall Street. Uncle Tommy, all villagers, stay safe and well until Thursday again, blessings. Michael Scotland said, great program today. So Rowley shows the light bill for the big goat farm. Anthony Ford says, without the East says, good night, folks. Lenora Cumberbatch says, bye-bye, villagers, until Thursday, God willing. Bennett Thomas says, good night, villagers. Catch up on Thursday evening, same time, same frequency. Folks, we are out of here. We see you on Thursday, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later, we outside.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal